This? A gun stick. Illegal now, of course.
How did you get in? Did my secretary let you through?
Sure. Is that a problem?
On your way out, tell him he's fired. I left instructions not to be disturbed.
It wasn't his fault. Oh, God. Her goddamn trophy from some love affair. Bet the poor dope broke it.
Looking for anything in particular?
No, I'm just... Actually, yes. I need a present for a dear family member.
A loved one?
My mother-in-law. She's very much alive, I'm afraid.
Oh. When you say she's a dear family member, how dear exactly?
She doesn't like orchid. Wait, can you tell me what that
a nice seasonal bouquet with a head...
Are those...
I wouldn't say...
It's okay.
You've heard of the Stuffed Owl? A collection of poetry, some of the worst ever written.
You're going to wish you'd bought that orchid.
Oh, it's you. Be quiet. I'm thinking. Thinking.
It's just...
It seems you're determined to ruin an important train of thought. Very well.
We've had a fantastic idea for a second line of products. Rubberized flanges. It's a huge market. But we can make it happen for...
You're not here for my advice. You're here for my money. This painting was the only thing of value. You can't...
I'll take it.
Maybe there's hope for you yet, my boy.
So he got what he wanted?
He learned what he wanted. That's not the same thing.
I see your point. But it's not really a story I can tell my mother-in-law, is it? It's hardly going to persuade her to see things my way.
History's often difficult.
I thought we were talking about stories.
Those too.
I'm not buying it. It's not the right present for her.
Of course. You're the best judge of that. I wish you better luck elsewhere.
Can I help you?
Do you know if the antique shop next door is open?
It usually is. Collector?
No, I need a present for a difficult older relative.
Flowers make a lovely present, you know? An orchid.
She'll expect...
In there.
Really?
About...
All the same.
Once a traveler ventured to the distant walls of Raglan.
You're going to wish you'd bought that.
Oh, it's you. Be quiet. I'm
I just.
thinking.
Oh, God. Her goddamn trophy from some love affair. Bet the poor dope broke himself before she broke his heart. It's not.
It
Real-
seems you're.
There's a chance.
I'm
Your daughter.
you. That diadem. But I believe in your.
Thank you.
Or maybe I'll give it to my.
Is that it? She doesn't give him anything?
Not all stories have a happy ending.
Not all of them are interesting either. Did you think that?
My When you give a present as a joke, be warned, you may become its punchline. Beware of a Russian bearing gifts. It's soul-stealingly beautiful, but it's a fake. A lesson that you must be careful of the image you project.
Intrigued.
Oh, don't even bother with that one.
Huh.
Would you like to follow me, sir?
I hope you're not surprised to see me.
I'm never surprised to see you. Disappointed every time, yes.
Ugh. Why does she keep this ugly antique in her office? Can't she see what her clients think of it? There's a...
I'm
Listen,
You're simply. You see this clock? I man.
and I... What happened?
I believe she never saw them again. Uplift,
The clock...
of course. Beware of a Russian bearing gifts. It's soul-stealingly beautiful. Notice how the Ebony King has been broken and fixed, and how the Moonstone Queen.
Uh-huh. What about this?
It's interesting that you spotted that. It's from a collection of a prominent lady of business. I think you'll find its story.
Hmm.
Would you like to follow me, sir?
How did you get in? Did my secretary let
Sure. It was...
a second?
Ugh. Why does she keep this ugly antique in her office? Can't she see... Mother-in-law, I am mortified. Don't criticize.
You be my.
doctor! She's had some kind of fit!
The doctor realized
Is that all?
he died in
Yeah,
the clock.
I.
The letter cache of an Indian.
Oh,
I.
think.
It's like she's. I bet this is all fake. She probably paid someone. She drinks at work. It's. We've.
All
But we.
you're not. This. You,
So we got what.
He'll learn
I see.
histories of
I thought we were.
those two.
I'm not.
Of course. A symbol of purity should not be a gift to more than one person. Very rare. A walking stick with a built-in single-shot 2.2 rifle.
Uh-huh.
The letter cache of an Indian princess. A present from her father.
1, 2.
Would you like to...
oh,
I.
think.
It's like she's a. I bet this. What sort of person wants an airport on their wall? It's not.
It's
We've.
all
Yes.
yours. This. You.
So we got.
Heal
I-
history.
I thought.
Those,
I'm not.
of course. Weasel words. It may be traditional and authentic, but so is the curry I had for lunch. Weasel words.
What?
Once a traveler, would you like to follow me?
I hope you. We've.
all
Yes. About.
you. That.
That-
If.
Is that.
Not
Not all.
my Notice how the a vile present for a well-read poet. A lovely item.
Yes. Well,
Would you like to follow me, sir?
How?
sure.
As-
We've
All
but we
that.
That-
If
is that it?
Not
Not all.
my. In the old days, news traveled as fast as the fastest ship. Often that wasn't fast enough. A vile present for a well-read poet.
Uh-huh.
You've heard of the stuffed owl? A collection of poetry. Would you like?
oh,
I
think
it's
it's
we've
all
but we
you're not this. You
Oh.
ma-
so
Heal.
I
History.
I thought
Those?
I'm not
Of course. A lovely item.
oh, it's you.
I
Being
it's not
it's
real. We've had a
all
but we
I that
Not
not
my. It was said this spoon could detect poison in food, but that's a lesson that you must be careful of the image you project.
where am I?
Oh, don't even bother with that one.
Yes.
Would you like to follow me, sir?
I hope you we've
all
yes about
yours that
Not
not
my. I always think of grandfather clocks as machines for counting the seconds till you die.
what about this?
It's interesting that you spotted that. It's from a collection of a prominent lady of business.
Hmm.
Would you like to follow me, sir?
how
Sure.
as-
Don't
I that
Not
not
my. This?
oh
I
think
it's
it's
there's
I'm
your daughter
you that
Not
not
my. An Indian princess's letter cache. Like the elephant it's made from, it held many memories. Weasel words. It may be traditional and authentic, but so was the curry I had for lunch. It's from that age when couples did not argue openly, but fought their battles on other fields. A board,
No.
Would you like to follow me, sir?
Oh,
I-
Ing- it's. I
Don't.
that, but I believe in your passion for business.
Thank you.
Um,
Is that it?
Not all stories.
Not all.
My Notice how the Ebony King has been broken and fixed, and how the Moonstone Queen is chipped. Strange injuries on what was given as a wedding present.
Intrigued. What about this?
It's interesting that you spotted. Would you like to?
I hope you.
I
Don't.
that
Not
Not.
my.
how
Sure.
As-
We've.
all
Yes. About.
you that
Is that it?
Not
Not.
my. It was said this spoon could detect poison in food, but that's a story for another time. Notice how the Ebony King has been broken and fixed, and how the Moonstone Queen is chipped. Strange injuries on what was given as a wedding present. It belonged to a woman, or several women, or more accurately, to their husband. He gave it to his first wife and would you like
I.
think
It's.
it's
We've.
all
Yes. About.
yours. You be my
the doc? He
Yeah.
the clock.
I.
A lesson that you must be careful of the image you project. Notice how the Ebony King has been broken and fixed, and how the Moonstone Queen is chipped. Strange injury.
Where am I?
A lovely item. It belonged to...
Huh?
Would you like to...
Oh,
I-
Ing. It's
We've...
all
But we...
that.
That-
If
Not
Not...
my...
I hope you...
I
Don't...
that
Is that...
Not
Not...
my... Notice how the Ebony King has been broken and fixed, and how the Moonstone Queen is chipped. Strange injuries are what was given as a wedding present. A lesson that you must be careful of the image you project. This? A gun stick. Illegal now, of course. It was owned by a man who had made money by making enemies.
No.
Would you like to follow me?
how
Sure.
as
Don't...
that
Not
Not...
my... A lesson that you must be careful of the image you project. It was said this spoon could detect poison in food, but that's a story for another time.
Intrigued.
It's from that age when couple...
What?
Would you like...
I...
think it's
Don't...
that
Not
Not all...
my...
oh
I...
Ing. It's
Don't...
that
Is that it?
Not
Not...
my... Very rare. A walking stick with a built-in... A vial...
What?
A present from an indolent nephew to his wealthy but reclusive aunt. What would such a woman